Steve, this next question, I'll start with you on it. You described your daily habit, it sounded like, of running in the morning. And I wanted your opinion on, is there a good or best time of day to run?
I don't think so. I think it's when you can be consistent with your schedule in the environment that you're great. I mean, for me, if I run in the morning because of our location here, it's because it's pretty darn hot in the morning, right? So I talk to people in Phoenix or in a really humid area, and they're doing the same thing. I'll flip it to the afternoon, early evening, because I just don't want to run when it's super cold and dark out in the morning. So I think there's really that. Now, and that's why there's that benefit of having the nutrition approach that we've been talking about on a consistent basis, right? Breakfast, no matter when you're running, earlier the better would be great. I want you to burn through breakfast. I want your snack, I want your lunch, I want your dinner, all the way through. And that allows for you to really hit those runs at the time you can, but be ready for them, from a fueling perspective. So.
Angelo, from your vantage, is there a better time of day to run what Steve described? Anything you want to add?
Whatever time you'll be consistent. That's the best time to run. My wife, she'll run first thing in the morning. That's the absolute best for her because that's when she'll do it. She gets up before I even wake up and she's down at the track and she does her running. If you're the type of person where the schedule works out to where early afternoons, evenings, there is nothing wrong with that. Now, here's what the statistics tell us. This has nothing to do with running. This has to do with habits. Any exercise habits that you create, statistically, you are more likely to get done. Rather, it says you are less likely to get done by a percentage every hour in the day further it goes. Now, why would that be? The more hours in the day that go by before you get your exercise in, the more opportunity for something to pop up. Now, that has nothing to do with body performance. That has nothing to do with anything else, recovery. That just has to do with busy lifestyle. If you have a hectic lifestyle where you never know what's going to happen in your day, get up and exercise first. If it's running, get up and run first. If you have a consistent routine, then whatever time of day you can be the most consistent, you can find time. And I always give the recommendation, if you're not doing it first thing in the morning, try and anchor to something that's not movable. So what in your schedule doesn't move? Do you drop off Johnny at school every day at 2 o'clock or pick him up every day at 2 o'clock? Well, that's not going to move. So exercising or running right before, right after might be a good idea. The only thing I don't like is you saying, I'm going to run tomorrow. I don't know what time, but my plan is to go running. I hear a 50-50 chance that you're going to run. That's what I hear when one of my clients tell that to me. A set schedule, that's still flexible, but a generally set schedule, whatever time of day, is usually the one that works out the best.
Now, I will also add in real quickly, if you have a specific race or event coming up, and you're running in the evening and that race is 7 a.m. in the morning, I like to try to migrate that because many of us do, I'm sure, run races in December, January, and I'm used to running in the afternoon. So anyway, what do you have to eat that time, because sometimes, anyway, so it's very helpful to kind of get into that mode so you're used to it, your body's kind of readapted to popping up at some ungodly hour to take a bus, and you're up at 4 a.m. So anyway, I would recommend that if at all possible, for sure.